Good morning, everybody from Hotelier Academy. I'm Nikos Morandis. I'm now at the amazing boutique hotel downtown in Athens, Moon and Stars, and I'm very happy to start a new international hotel webinar with a very special guest from Italy that he will analyze the independent hotel trends. Let me tell you a few words about Hotelier Academy. As most of you know now that Hotelier Academy is one of the biggest educational blogs for hoteliers. We have an international blog with free articles, with tips, with ideas, and with case studies about hotels and how you can improve their sales, their strategy, even their design. We are very honored to collaborate with some of the best hotel professionals around the world. And it is really nice to have with us hoteliers from all over the world that they join to our webinars or they read our articles, and we make a very big community. Now, today, we are going to discuss about a very special topic, as I said in the beginning of the session, and we will analyze the independent hotel trend. And what is independent hotel trend is when a hotel can sell directly, paying as less commissions as they can. Of course, everybody is very interested about it. And we have a real special guest that he's a guru on the direct booking thing of the hotels. And he will share with us his ideas and his knowledge about how you can compete with the OTAs equally. So Nicola Seggi from Simple Booking is today with us. Nicola, welcome at Hotelier Academy Live Webinars.
Good morning, Nico, and good morning to everybody. I'm really happy to be here with you today. And then, so let's start our quick webinar. And then just let me share my screen, guys. And then going to present right now. So, well, let's say independent hotels compete at equal terms with OTA. Why this title, this topic? By our experience in Simple Booking, we think that the competition with OTA, between OTA and independent hotels in the direct sales is a really hot topic, even if the COVID epidemic changes a little bit the game, you know. 2020, by our experience, was registering a higher level volume of direct reservation compared to 2019. But as soon as global tourism will recover, we think that OTAs will come back with the power in communication and the sales. So we will be ready to face this challenge and to freeze the good results in direct sales hoteliers got during last year for the next future. Few information about me. I think I'm not interesting topic for you guys, but however, it's more than 15 years I am on this market. I am an evangelist, and it's so curious because sometimes here in Italy, people, they think I'm working for Vatican staff as Pope, but evangelist is someone in a company that is between marketing and sales. So it's a famous role, let's say, Microsoft, in Google, and so on. So I'm really happy to be entitled in this way. We are member. Simple Booking is a company in Florence, Italy. 4,200 hotels as clients, more than 46 clients, 46 countries where we have some clients, and we are member of the Zucchetti Group, one of the largest technology group in Italy, with plus the 6,000 hoteliers and nearly $1 billion of turnover, euro turnover 2020. So go straight on to the content. Pyramid of value. This is the point, the hottest point from where everything starts in the online hotel distribution. No, you know, as a first, you have your asset, your value, that is your property, your location, your reputation, the unique sales proposal you have. So what your hotel is really, you know, because of quality, because of rates, because of competition, and so on. To promote your asset to spread out your value on the web, that you can have even different ideas, but the web is now, today, 2021, represent the main streamline to enter in contact with all other human beings and all markets for independent hotels, you know? So you need technology to spread your value, to tell to the world what are you offering: website, CRS, PMS system, revenue management systems, and many more. Good technology, good asset with a good technology, then it will needed it's mandatory a good visibility online. So spread and push those good contents, as you will have a good website reaching all visitors that you got thanks to the communication into a nice environment, let's say engaging, and then going to let them to book directly in an easy way. So your value, your asset is becoming money. So said that, OTA, they are managing 5 aces. There is no doubt. They have a great visibility because they do have large investment. They do manage investment on all communication channels. This is, let's say, so famous. Cheap rates, because as you know, it's not so clear and ensured that if you send 100 euro via channel manager for tonight to any of your main OTAs, this price will be the price the customer they will see on the front end, because of so many possibilities they have to manage prices, because of device currency exchange, because of special promos and geolocalization of rates and so on. Modern technologies, as that is, because large companies, they have a large team on technology development, customized technology, so they have they are fueled by super technology. Then they do have a customer loyalty, because I am a client in booking.com, I'm a Genius member, I have advantages if I book several times, I'm a returning guest, and so on. And then they do have mobile apps that are working really properly well, you know, easy to use, nice to use, with a large content, so many languages, 40 languages and plus. How you can compete? As you see in yellow, customers loyalty and mobile apps, independent hotels, they have zero chance to compete with OTAs, because nobody will use the Excelsior Hotel in Venice, I don't know, a single hotel app. This is apart, and let's say some concierging app, but to book directly via your own app, it's not possible. Nobody will do. Customer loyalty as well. It is not a field where you can compete properly, because you are offering your hotel only. Apart, you know, some exceptions, if you are a small chain, a group, so you can pay back something to your clients if they come booking other hotels and so on. But independent hotels, they have no chance to get a great loyalty basis. While in visibility, in rate management, and in the technology supporting the best revenue management and a set of other technology, you have a chance to compete properly, you know, at these equal terms. So just to give a look to the European landscape, 2019, before COVID changed the rules of the game, you will see 24% of total revenues online brought by brand websites only. So let's say 1 reservation on 4 is coming online on the website directly, while 76% are coming from OTA. So this is exactly the vice versa what we are seeing, for example, in USA market, where hotel chains are leading the market. So they are competing honestly with the same possibilities than large OTAs. Well, to compete with a player, you should study what what he's doing, you know, what OTAs are doing on the web, on the digital environment and ecosystem, to do the same strategies, you know, by your side and competing where you can. So let's say, as you know, they pay attention and they pay ads for brand campaigns, unbranded campaigns on Google environment, mostly on the search environment. They do the dynamic and intent ads, so following clients depending by the interest they show, visiting website, visiting flights websites, or, you know, DMS contents and so on, even social media. And then they push their content via the organic listing, thanks to an enormous database of content, description, locations, reviews they are collecting into their systems. So they are covering properly all main touch points for final clients when searching for a stay in an hotel. Someone like my friend Simone Porto from Paris counted something like 18,000 potential contact points on the web for a guest to search and to see and to evaluate your property. This is an example, a clear example for everybody that you see how do they pay brand hijacking activities, so doing an advertising paid ads on your hotel brand to be listed as first results in the Google search result page. It seems it is something simple, but by our analysis between the first and the second link and the other ones, there is 66% plus of clicks than you know, the organic one on the or results on the second page. Here we have a joke in Italy where we say that if you kill your wife and you have to hide her body, you can put on the second page on Google, because nobody is going to see there anymore. No, so staying there at the top result for OTAs is the basic, most important activity in advertising. Then what they do, you can easily check, you know, that they are paying attention, they are investing a lot on meta search, all type of meta search. So starting from the powerful Google Hotel Ads up to TripAdvisor, Trivago, and the minor ones worldwide, like Kayak and so on. So wherever you search for your brand, guest search for your brand, he will find a proposal, a link, a price ads by one of the most important brand in the hotel distribution. This is, for a clear example, by Trivago. As you see, you are missing a position there with your direct price, while OTA, they don't miss to be properly placed in the top position to engage the customer. Then another step, another activity you can see by main OTA's marketing team is the remarketing and retargeting activities. You see Google Display, so the Google AdSense network, wherever you are going after searching on Booking.com or Expedia and so on, then opening your NBA.com website to see basket, or you're going to see your local newspaper, you will be targeted by an ads following you and supporting you and stimulating your interest to come back to this property or similar ones, because they have the power and the possibility to offer alternative properties and not only your one. They do the same on the Facebook and Instagram ecosystem, you know, Facebook ads. They do in market activities. As soon they can recognize you are interested to go to visit Saloniki or Athens, then they will target you with ads offering you an opportunity to book an accommodation property, you know, because they see, thanks to their technologies, reports on the interest, and then intent-based retargeting, that is the super advanced technology to bring back a super return on investment on advertising, you know. So do not show everything to everybody, but select an audience based on real demonstrated interest by the browsing in the web. So for example, this is a LinkedIn page where I was targeted by a booking.com proposal after searching for 2 hotels in London and 1 in Florence. So you see, they do good display, and they do, at least here we see a possibility to compete, you know, as when you do the same, if you will consider, you can advertise it much better because you are promoting only your hotel, so you have more time, more the beautiful design, more attention to pay into the graphic and the design and the content of your remarketing activity compared to the universal one done by OTAs. So this is a point of week that you can consider. On Google AdSense, as you see, just going to see if what about my internet connectivity speed. I was targeted again by new ads and the Google AdSense, so banners. Nobody 2021 is clicking on a banner, as you know, it's clear now stated, but they are pushing brand. No, reminding you that you are searching for Florence, Palazzo Vecchietti, or the London hotels, and then come back in booking to search for those type of hotel. No, and this seems that is not so relevant, but finally during the a complete workflow, let's say 1 year of activity, in our experiences, we saw direct reservation increasing plus than 70%. And a lot of new visitors or returning visitors that were brought by remarketing or display ads. So just having a grid showing what OTA they do in the communication, online communication, to reach visitors and to engage visitors and bring back to their website, and hotels, they do, independent hotels mostly, they do have OTA pervasive and persuasive communication. Persuasive is very important. You know, the copywriting they are using is always something that is really well done, studied, and nothing is done just to be there. No, there is a lot of attention in every step, every communication they do. It's invasive. Wherever you are targeted by those ads on the search, on the display, on social media. And they are controlled and checked. They never invest money without any control on return on investment and you know, cost per acquisition and so on. While hotels, maybe they do something persuasive. I do something by myself somehow, and then and mostly per season. They independent hotels, what we registered, they do some advertising campaign for a while, maybe 3 months, and then stopping and then coming back and so on. There is not a strategy to cover all channels because advertising results OTA are showing is working really well, doubling the results and the power and returns only when you cover properly all main channels. So, for example, just doing a brand protection activity and leaving meta search not covered, and leaving, you know, Google Hotel Ads not covered as well, then Facebook and social media left alone is not bringing you the same value that if you do an organic communication as they do. But here we would like to share a relevant, a very simple thought and consideration, but it is really important if you trust. OTA are investing money on main communication channels, but they do not, that money is not the money they bring, they pay from their pocket, you know, money pocket. You gave them the money they are investing for you on your behalf with your commission fee. So getting an invoice for 15% commission fee by one of the main OTA for the last month, then I pay 5,000 euro. 5% of this amount is immediately invested on the main channels of communication to reach more clients on your OTA area and get a reservation and get the money and get the commission fee and then pay it again. So large part of hoteliers, independent hoteliers, they are paying online ads yet, but they don't do directly. So this is a good point to reflect and to evaluate if is there a chance to compete doing it by yourself as well. There is a value cycle, you know, because everything is connected in the online, you know, sales for any type of business, retail, food, fashion, and tourism and hospitality as well. So there is a visibility that is bringing you visitors to the website, a brand site, and a booking engine. Then you get engagement over there. I love that content. I see beautiful photos. Then I see revenue managed rates, so the best rate for the best person, for the best day, at the best time. And then I pay the right price. I get my satisfaction visiting the hotel in my stay, and I release my review. That is something that is increasing my visibility and so on. So acting, you know, keeping this cycle live and moving and increasing will bring you a lot of great value. Just to be honest, guys, what I say, my experience, I would like to share with the best 25 hotels on TripAdvisor, for example, in Italy. Every year when we have the listing of the best top 25 hotels, I take my time and I call each of them, offering my booking engine, say, why guys, you are the number 5 hotel or resort in Italy because of the customer reviews and so on. Congrats. Why I would like to offer my powerful system and so on. Half of them, they have no reservation engine. So I say, why not? Because you are in a well-managed property, so you need modern technology and so on, property. So, I mean, you have the skills to do a very super good hospitality, and you are missing a booking engine. And they told us they do not need, because sitting on the top of the pyramid of hotels in Rome and Florence, whether in Paris, they get so many requests, so much interest that they don't want to sell automatically. They want to select and choose their clients by themselves. So reputation is so important that is bringing you so much increase in visibility that you have to transfer this visibility in reservations, so in revenues for your hotels. So this is time to compete. Now, timing that hoteliers have a chance really to recover and to change the game, and it's not going back to the previous situation that honestly a lot of hotels, they are considering main OTAs like an additional partner in their company, taking off on average 20, 25, so 1/4 of the business revenue from online. If you sell only 10%, this is not so relevant. But we have so many clients where online global distribution is bringing them something like 80% of their turnover. So this is a strategic, super strategic field. Well, what you need to compete, in few words, revenue management, that is off topic, let's say, but offering the best price, the little bit cheaper price, more convenient price than OTA, not too big discounts, yes, because you know price consistency is very important. I cannot book an hotel if I see 50, 70, 100, depending by the website. I do not trust those prices, they're too strange. So a proper revenue management is the basic strategy to start. Without, better do not invest in anywhere, where do not do nothing. So good technology, some investment in advertising. So you have to consider to invest as they do, and skills and knowledge. So let people in the team, internal people, grow and get an experience day by day, month by month, in order to have these very important and strategic knowledge internally, not by outsiders, consultancies, companies, and whatever. I know, it's this kind of barman that is doing drinks, but knowledge of how to do a drink is barman itself. So you should have that knowledge internally. Courses, academies, and so on, they are useful, but even doing things by yourself and controlling by yourself is the best way, you know, to see, to be part of the party, as we say. Of course, technology will help, but not alone. So communication is the real new frontier of the competition between independent hotels, single property, beautiful property, and its own online dealer. No, just listing an overview, but nothing of strange and of new under the sun. In this scenario, Google Ads and Google Display to be there to bring traffic to the website. Better site connections are mandatory for your engine, for your technologies, to spread your prices on all main system. Facebook and Instagram having a good page, good professional content, having you know, a relevant fan basis. It is important as well than investing over there as sponsored ads. And then you need a website, of course, more than one, responsive, but a direct reservation system that is the last fucking mile. Because I spent a lot of money to get the ads. People, they click it, they land on the website. The website is well done, it's persuasive, it's copywriting is the right one, photos are the right one, the basis of, you know, my engagement. Then I do decide, well, I would like to book this hotel from here in Mykonos, and then I go and then I see an old style, an old-fashioned reservation system I do not trust because of security. It's not so clear. In the last mile, you should help clients to arrive at the last step to book directly. It is something that is completely wrong, saving money on the last mile. And then PMS are revenue management systems, CRM systems, helping to manage the value of visitors, of clients, and on direct reservation. That is a real treasury, you know, this is a worth for you. And you cannot just put it on a simple PMS system just to register reservation finish. Considering the CRM systems will help you to take a picture of a group of clients, an audience, to push them a special proposal after studying what they did during the last day and so on. This is the last step in the customer relationship management. Well, let's speak about the dynamic hotel ads. This is a technology we provide as a booking engine, but however, it's not so mandatory having that technology. The main matter is doing direct advertising through the proper partners. No, we do provide a native integration feeder with a main platform like Google Ads, Google Display, and Facebook Business. The goal is tracking clients visiting a website. Half of them, maybe they are not so qualified. They just went to give a look to 5-star hotel. Then I decided it's too expensive for me, even before seeing prices, because I never been in a 5-star hotel. But if I go to search for a stay, let's say 1 week in May 2021, it means that I'm interested. I'm thinking to come into your island, into that property, probably a 4 or 5-star hotel, a luxury property, not a cheap B&B. That is clear. It's very rare that the client checking a price for a 5-star then is going to book an hostel. And then we would like to help hoteliers saving money, because targeting clients that shown previously on the website and their browsing and their behavior online, a strong interest for the location and the category of the property, you save money instead of doing an advertising for everybody, you know? So because you are targeting someone. Well, first of all, you should protect your brand. That is mandatory. As we said, the brand protection is the first step. Properly done with the proper persuasive content. Let's say, not saying my hotel is over there and nice to see, with sea view and a nice garden. Google Ads is offering now the possibility to do ads announcement. Really well done, considering all possibility, your restaurant, your spa, your swimming pool. So a lot of content that it is really well performing when done in the best way. Then, so staying the first step. being the first selection, natural selection on mobile and desktop environment. Then go on Google Display. These are some examples of what we do, for example, in retargeting clients on the New York Times, on the NBA, on a newspaper, or, you know, a kind of nice looking banner. As I said, when promoting your property, you can pay more attention on the design, to be unique, to be different in the communication. So, and it is working really well. In this case, thanks to our Google Dynamic Hotel technology, we can push into the brand, into the banner, the price the client saw on the engine during the last visit. And if you change a booking engine price via your channel manager, whatever, the price will change into the banners. So I will be targeted by banners, but the price will change. Wherever you go, I mean, following your main interests. So appealing a brand communication is something that is surely will bring you the value. How to get results, to search for results, to check results. In this case, display ads, well, to evaluate it, you need a holistic approach. It means considering not only click-through, nobody's clicking over there, not only direct reservation, because pushing my Florence Palazzo Vecchietti brand, I have not enough, you know, power to move the client's behavior to book directly instead on booking.com. But I will remind the client that Palazzo Vecchietti is the best property in Florence, and maybe I will get a new reservation by booking.com. It is coming from an OTA in this case, but better having a new reservation from them than zero. So you are pushing your brand into the mind of your interested clients, maybe reserving directly, maybe via an OTA, maybe via phone call or a form or emails on Facebook and WhatsApp. So you have to check all your contact points to see how they are moving. A good campaign will create a new hype on your brand, on your property. So a new flow and mainstream of contacts coming from everywhere. Now, every type of channel, not only click through, as I. Facebook ads are so important as well, you know. You have to consider that you can do remarketing. So every time I enter my Facebook page to see my friends, my ladies, whatever this is it, then I will be pushed, bang, my ads and my carousel showing all benefits, all sales proposal, unique sales proposal of your property, your swimming pool, your restaurant, your nice location to the interested guests. There you see book now, call me. You can set also the preferred call to action depending by the type of property, you know. Resorts, they can evaluate a call to action that is call me or fill this form, as clients normally book a summer long stay, preferably via phone, or they have a lot of questions before book, while a city hotel would prefer book now. But however, Instagram and Facebook are really cheaper than Google environment, first of all, and secondly, they are registering a super good return on investment, even larger than you can really expect, you know. And then in-market activities are powerful as well, as of course, the real great value in Facebook is knowing each of us what we do prefer, what are our hobby, what are our behaviors, what I like and not, thanks to my likes, thanks to my groups, thanks to my posts, everything. So registering me, my activities, they are putting me into a client audience that your partner in communication, they can select the proper one because of age, because of location, country, language, kids or no kids, pushing me in market proposals. In this case, you can try to reach new interest by new clients never hearing you before. So I'm searching something in Santorini, and I like Santorini location Facebook page. I love a post by a friend of mine being once in Santorini, and then I can get a proposal by your property there on Facebook. these are some example of the San Mauritius Hotel, nice property in the seaside in Italy that you can have, you see videos or specific content, even including pricing. That is a good content wherever you want in the web. Price is something that is attracting the attention of the visitors. Well, going to give you a suggestion how much to invest. Of course, each property has its own story, its own location, value, average rate, and so on, channels, reputation. So you cannot have a recipe that is valid for everybody. But I can suggest, by our experience, Google Ads brand protection at minimum 2 languages, your local one, Greece, Spanish, Italian, depending, plus English at least. That's the minimum to be promoted worldwide. Let's consider something around 300 euro per month as pay-per-click budget. This is the average minimum, enough to get a good visibility, not the top, depending by, you know, how famous is the auto brand. Somehow you will need double, but 300 euro is a reasonable amount. Google Ads unbranded advertising, as you know, unbranded are more expensive because I'm searching to get trying to get the attention of the ones I would like to have an hotel in Santorini with a swimming pool, but not so far by main beach. This is an unbranded search where I can be displayed by payments as first location in the SERP, search engine result page position. Let's consider at least 350 euro per month. Google Display and Remarketing is cheaper. Something like in 2 languages, 200 euro per month it's enough, while Facebook and ads remarketing is even a little bit cheaper, 2 languages. So you see, something like a little bit more than 1,000 euro per month. That is less or more, something like 12,000 up to 15,000 per year. Well, if I say 15,000 euro per year in advertising for hoteliers, they never did something like that. Sounds like a super crazy amount, but what I can say that you are paying yet less money to Booking and Expedia. So try to do it by yourself for 1 year. It's not so big investment because the money, the volume is high. Let's say you have to pay that money, but finally and then you have the managing fee by your partner to be considered as well. But let's say that nobody in the Google story or Facebook story when starting 15 years ago was wasting completely the money. If you invest 15,000, the higher risk you get is getting, let's imagine, 30,000 reservation through those clicks. That is 50% of cost of acquisition. So it is not so cheap. Better getting 20% reservation cost by an OTA, that is clear. But in any case, you did a test, you prove it live. And by my experience, I have never seen someone registering so bad results, like 50% of the amount they invest as acquisition cost. Meta search engine, this is a different story because different meta search, they do have a strange behavior by my analytics, depending by your demand, the origin and the source of your visitors. Google Hotel Ads is performing really, really well, while in TripAdvisor and Trivago, you have to evaluate which market, which languages are the best to display your prices, because if not, there is the risk to invest too much money with a no so efficient return on investment. So there is not a common strategy for everybody on Meta. Cost per acquisition. As you know, the percentage of your cost on the revenue, you track it by analytics, Google Ads and Facebook business tracking. So professional and super secured tracking is 3 up to 6% on Google brand protection. So it's a really, not say cheap, but it's efficient, you know, as an investor. Google display remarketing activity that could cost 6-8% of your total budget as for revenue. Facebook ads, little bit more, depending, even they are cheaper, but the impressions on Facebook and Instagram are so many, millions of impression of your ads. Meta search is hard to say because depending by your settings. Well, you get the traffic, then you have to convert, You need a technology helping you to transfer that traffic as a money. So offering to the visitor the best possibilities to book and then to trust your system, to trust your property and prices. So, for example, we do offer secret offers in order to offering the client the same experience they do have on booking.com as a genius. You can register, and as soon as I give you my permission marketing, I give you my personal data, I will get better prices. As a rate match, a technology helping you because auto self-alignment of your direct prices, if the system simple booking in this case will check better prices on an OTA for the same period, the same occupancy and same type of room. So you can be sure that your direct channel is always selling rooms, at least the cheaper room, at the most aggressive rate you have online by someone else, that let's say Almoma. Booking recovery, that is a way to get back the ones that are leaving during the reservation process. So this is an example of secret rates where you can offer a secret, unlocking that thanks to the GDPR, everything is compliant, and then you can collect the data and use them for a very good marketing purpose, let's sell newslettering, direct mail marketing in several ways. As well, then a rate match, this is an example where you see on the top, we are checking direct prices on the front end, not via channel manager. So with the exact value, with the exact period, the exact number of guests and packs. So in this case, we adjust in real time if we find something wrong. And it is so common with 4,000 and plus clients live today, 2020 only, we saw 25% of times hoteliers today were registering a direct price more expensive than one of the main OTA, like Booking.com, Expedia, Agoda, Hotels.com, HRS, Traveloka, and so on. And stay in touch with the living clients. This is very important. As you know, the most important player in these activities is VTA Interactive, a very famous platform. And they register normally 77% of clients in a cart, leaving a purchase in an e-commerce, then targeted by their recalls. They are going back, they go to buy, and we registered in our ecosystem the same percentage. So 7% of people get filling a form on an engine because they have not enough time to finish the reservation. Then so they get the reservation where they left by email. They're going to close in the same day in the evening. You need also improve your effort thanks to your technology, competitive technology with OTA in every way, every method, possible methods, like automatic upselling. Why not offering to the client a new type of room if you have it available, let's say the luxury or the superior, book at the standard, the system should push and promote it to the client, maybe with a discount, switch and upgrade to the better type of room automatically, while you are sleeping. And then offline requests, this is a super important sales channel, phone and email for many hotels, seasonal hotels especially, remain the best sales channels. So how to switch offline requests into digital one, as well then selling your experiences as in a logic of total revenue. My private spa or my beach entrance, why not getting your revenues also by clients not booking a room, as external clients. So for example, this is our system when offering an automatic upselling through email. You can set the proper period, the days before to be targeted, and then the discount, the type of room to be offered. Only if those type of rooms, superior and deluxe and so on, they are available for the same period I book. No, but a lot of clients, when seeing, let's say, a reasonable 30% discount on the difference, they go to book. Offline quotation management, many systems now, they are offering an important and modern tool to manage quotation, one-to-one quotations. And it is very like a CRM systems, our is embedded. And it is so important, offering to the client a nice experience when checking the proposal you sent to them. Not as a PDF via Outlook, then I got email in Gmail, I cannot read properly because it's not so, let's say, mobile first and everything. You know, when dealing with you online, clients are checking your hospitality methods and approach, even in the product, in the experience and the layouts you are offering them. So offering a nice experience means I am here waiting for you with the same level of service you're experiencing here, just seeing and checking and giving a look to my proposal. As well, then total revenue means having a mini shop, something like a mini e-commerce for hospitality, pushing your specific product and categories to your clients, the ones who book, or clients that are, let's say, external visitors. But total revenue, it means do not calculation on your hotel revenue, mostly on rooms only, but let's go to sell each square meter or each value worth and valued service you have to everybody, you know, if possible. Payments are a relevant area, no, when dealing after your investment and your skill growth to manage online advertising. You get traffic, you get a beautiful website just rebuilt, renewed last year, and a beautiful and powerful engine and a CRM. Everything is okay, but finalize a booking requires payments, and you know PSD2 new European regulation. So offering the client a wide range of payment methods like Stripe.com, PayPal, PayMaya, Google Pay, Apple Pay, so many wallets you are offering, you can offer them to make it easier and seamless. No friction in payment area. So please evaluate your engines, your systems are now offering alternative payments methods. Just for example, Simple Booking is the only system offering the possibility to sell and to be paid via cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other ones. How many people do they book via Bitcoin? I don't know. Nobody knows. No, some they did. In 2 years, we are offering this option. But however, you have no risk. They pay via their Bitcoin wallet, Bitcoins, depending by the daily currency exchange, and you get euros. But why not being a bit different by other ones? Promoting that you are getting payments also via Bitcoins, as you can book Expedia via Bitcoin, as well that you can buy a Microsoft software, paying it in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So, for example, evaluate the technologies to your engine, CRS, allowing you to test new scenarios, no? Something maybe nobody is doing. Apart from that fact that Bitcoins are used in the East European countries as well in the APAC countries as business benefits, then those type of managers, they love to spend their money, you know, just doing something. Chinese guests, this is a new feature, something really new. WeChat, as you know, 1 billion to 100 million of people, they are onboarded on WeChat, mostly Chinese, not only Chinese in China, but Chinese in Europe and in USA as well. They use it in Chinese, and they have a complete ecosystem coming from chats to moments, let's say, sharing their activity, to pay, to search, to buy, everything. Well, how do they buy? Chinese visitors, independent travelers in WeChat, simply searching their mini program. It means some kind of mini shops created into the Tencent technology that should be connected into with your booking engine. We are the first worldwide offering this opportunity to independent hotels. Another time, Hilton, Marriott, Hyatt, they do have their Kempinski, their engines built-in home or whatever, connected to their WeChat mini program. While independent hotels, they cannot. Nobody's offering. And we said, we want to open that door for the ones interested to enter in contact directly with Chinese travelers. As Chinese, they are not using anymore the web. So having your website in Chinese is not so useful anymore, because having a laptop, the desktop, or even a tablet in China, in Shanghai, Shenzhen, Beijing, is something that is old-fashioned. Only via mobile and only via the unique ecosystem that WeChat is offering them to do everything. Chinese people, half of 500 million of people, they do normally spend 5 hours a day in WeChat. So being there, for example, as a small group or a luxury property, having yet some Chinese visitors, maybe it is a good step for the next future. So these are our consideration, our suggestions. Evaluate your asset, evaluate your technology, and when asset and technology are okay, please consider to invest properly via the right partner in online advertising to create a flow of real targeted and qualified traffic to your ecosystem and convert it from visitors to engagement to reservations, so to direct revenues. Direct revenues are not only saving your money, let's say, is not commission, because they cost, you have to invest in website, in promotion, and so on. So direct is not a free channel. Somehow it could cost you something little bit less than 10%, 8%, 7%. This is considering all annual costs you have to face. But so it is not free, not gratis. But clients directly, they do book better rooms. They can sell no more than 12% on average, apart the COVID period in new era. But they normally were canceling 12% by our analytics, instead than 35, 37% than main OTA. So you can trust your direct reservation 1 on 10 will be canceled by average. And they are booking better rooms, longer period of stay. They are keen to become returning visitors. So those are your clients. Their value, each of them is double than a reservation coming via an OTA. So this is our main suggestions and content. I hope I brought you some ideas, and here I am for all questions, guys.
Nicola, thank you very, very much for your great presentation. You gave us so many insights that are really useful for the hotel strategy from now on. And I liked very much the easy way that we could understand all these things that maybe some of us, we are not so familiar with all these news that came up in the direct booking industry. That I wanted to mention is that even Simply Booking is located in Italy. It has an international clientele, and having a good booking engine, fully integrated and updated with all these features that you have shown in the presentation of Nicolas is really, really crucial to your direct booking strategy. Isn't it correct, Nicola? The booking engine plays a very significant role, I think.
Yes, it is. This is a very, strange, pretty story. We have clients investing money, we know, wherever they are in the world, let's say 20,000 euro for a new, super persuasive, super modern website. And then they don't want to invest, let's imagine something like 1,000 euro per year for a powerful or modern technology as a CRS, or even 2,000. However, it is a small amount when you compare it to the technology for e-commerce. If you have a fashion company, even small, not let's say Hermes, but you want to sell your product online with the variants, with everything, with payments, orders, and so on. Normally, on the average, on the market, the European landscape, you pay 4,000, 5,000 euro per year just for the technology. Okay. While in the hotel market, where booking engines is a super strategic conversion tool, because you do not have logistic problems. If I'm selling wines, I have the problem to send you the wine, the boxes, and borders, VAT, a big issue, no, selling worldwide. But hotels and hospitality, they are selling like financial companies, you know, just selling information. If I book a room, I do not got nothing else than a voucher. So I can sell so well on the web because I'm selling my room description, my rules, and finish without any concerning any involvement in logistics and so on, that I cannot understand why they do not search for the best engines. We are lucky in the market, and several providers worldwide offering good tools, no? But
yes.
Switch from an old style fashion, old working, you know, bad looking, to the proper one.
Yeah, what I say, Nicola, in my presentation is that nowadays I consider it as a fact that you have a booking engine and channel manager. Booking engine and channel manager is not something negotiable. It's something that you should have. It's like you don't have a door in your hotel. It's very, very important. Especially now that we have new technologies like RMS, revenue management system. These are the new things. Booking engines is the base. Without a booking engine, you cannot sell your hotel. You cannot distribute your hotel. It's not, booking engines are not only the selling tool. Now they are a distribution tool as well. This is the important difference that there is about booking engines nowadays. 5 years ago, it was a widget, a tool, a technology just to offer rooms and to sell rooms from your from your website. Nowadays, it is a distribution tool. If you want to distribute your prices via Google, you need a good booking engine provider.
That is.
And this is very, very important. So, Nicola, thank you very, very much. I would like to thank all the audience that is here with us, all this 1 hour with these great insights. Please write to us if you like the presentation. I can see many people comment that they are excited about the content you shared, Nicola.
No, I'm happy.
Really happy. We always appreciate people's comment. It's a good boost for our psychology. And I will be really, really glad to meet you again in the international fairs, or if you come to Athens, or if I come to Italy. I met with Nicola 3 years ago in ITB, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
The people of the hospitality industry, we are like a very big family. We have everybody friends. We know each other. So this is a great thing that now we have the chance to meet online, to speak to the same people online, even hoteliers from Greece, from Italy, from Thailand. We have all over the world audience. And we really, really hope the next period to be a better period than the previous one. We all believe that COVID is going to end soon. So let's move on for the next day. Nicola, thank you very much. We will be in touch for more content in Hotelier Academy with you.
Oh, thank you so much. And Nikos, please feel free to contact us and all attendees as well for any information about Google free listing or any new event or, you know, technology coming to get insight or to get suggestions. We are in contact with several research institutes in USA and so on, regularly asking us some insight about something new. So here we are to help all hoteliers to create its own opinion and own knowledge into the team. That is a big value for everybody, you know, a long-term value.
Yes, definitely. So thank you very much. Have a nice day. We will be with you very, very soon again.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day to everybody. Thank you, Greece. Ciao.